What's up, everybody? My name is Speak. Thanks for stopping back by my channel. I really appreciate it. Today, we're here to talk about this. Oh wait, not this. I mean this. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk to you about the Tourmaster Elite motorcycle cover. This is probably considered a premium cover. It's going to come in around the $60 to $80 mark, depending on which size you get. For reference today, we are working with a 2015 Suzuki GSX S750. And I am using the size medium. I do have the stock mirrors removed and bar mirrors on, which if you look carefully, you'll see that it's stretched kind of far, but it actually fits nice and snug. So why bother spending so much money on a cover? Which some of you might be like, oh, that's nothing. I make millions of dollars. This is a terrible cover. Well, some of us don't. And some of us have made the, I guess you can mistake or learned from buying cheaper covers. You know, I myself have been through a couple of $15 covers from Amazon, and they did not last. They're not waterproof, and frankly, they work better as dust covers if you have covered storage or a garage. I won't knock them for that. But if you are like me and you have to store your bike outside, exposed to all the beautiful elements and the rain and stuff like that, you may want to consider making the investment in something like this. The outer shell of it is a 300 denier Carbolux or Carbolex, I don't remember the exact term, which is basically a textile material. It has double stitched and taped seams. These little triangles here are actually air vents, and it has a crazy tight elastic cord around the bottom, which is a little annoying, I will say, when you are getting the bike situated and trying to get the cover on. But once you do get everything set and you kind of figure out the ins and outs of your specific bike, this thing is going nowhere. There is actually a clip on the bottom, a little strap that you can do, but I mean, I've forgotten a few times, and trust me, this cover is not going to fly off. Another neat feature: fully waterproof. This thing has been out in a bunch of rain and it hasn't leaked at all, which is great. Another feature, you have these little eyelets on both sides of the front wheel, right there and right there. And that is if you want to run like a chain lock or some kind of other disc brake or you know, wheel lock of some kind, attach it to something. It's great that they make that provision there for you. It has padded sections on the inside, or not padded, but soft sections on the inside for the tail and windscreen of your bike so that it won't scratch it up, and an aluminized area across the bottom, you know, in case your exhaust touches it. You know, you should always let your bike cool down at least a little bit before you go and throw the cover on, especially one like this that blocks all the water and everything like that, because then you're trapping all that heat under there. However, within a few minutes of me riding, I have thrown this cover on and I've experienced no issues. No issues with the exhaust, no issues with the paint, no issues with this thing sticking, you know, to the bike in any way, you know, anything like that. And I really like it a lot. When I pulled this out of the box, I instantly noticed the quality. It's very thick, just feels very durable, which is nice. Sun ruins a lot of things, unfortunately, and my last couple covers have completely discolored in the sun. They almost got thinner as time went on, just like the UV just totally degraded everything in it, and they just completely tore. This thing might fade in the sun, I'll give it that, but I have an expectation that this is going to last quite a bit longer, and that it is definitely worth the investment. Now, I'll pop this thing off the bike real quick and show you a couple things on the inside that I had mentioned before. When I put the cover on, I start at the front of the bike and kind of get that mostly situated and then work my way to the back. And then when I am done, I start at the back and work my way to the front when I'm ready to take the cover off the bike. That's what I find is being easier. With the elastic cord being so tight across the bottom, it can be a little fun to get it around your exhaust and your pegs and, you know, stuff like that, but it's not a big deal at all to me anymore to have to do that. And maybe I shouldn't have picked such a windy day to do this, because this thing might fly away, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So get that part off, then I'll pop the front up. And again, I didn't latch it on the bottom, but you can see the little clip there if you want to use it. Always good. Boop. There we go. Alright, so right here, these three vents right here, this is the back side of that triangle that I mentioned earlier. You can see some tape here on the seams and everything. I don't know, well, let's see. I don't know if that's going to come through on camera or not, but it almost looks like Scotch tape on there. Actually, when I first got it, I almost made the mistake of trying to peel the tape off. Don't do that. That's here for a good reason. Again, double stitched and taped seams. Again, it may be hard to come through in the camera, but you might notice a change in the materials here, left side being what most of the cover is, and then this right side being the softer material that's going to go on the tail section and on the front or windscreen area of the bike, which is great. So there you have it, folks, just a few of my thoughts on the Tourmaster Elite motorcycle cover. I really think that it's a great cover. I definitely think that it's worth the money, and if you have to park your bike directly outside, exposed to all the elements, definitely invest in a more expensive and better quality, fully waterproof cover. You will not regret it. If you would like to purchase this cover, I will have a link down in the description below for the size medium cover that I actually have here. I was not sponsored by Tourmaster. They did not ask me to do this. I definitely bought this with my own money, and the link down in the description is an Amazon affiliate link, so if you end up buying this cover, that helps me out just a little bit, which is always appreciated. If you have any questions about this cover or any thoughts to add, that would be great, actually. Throw them down in the comments section below. I'd love to have your feedback on it and see what you think. Have a great day.